All right. YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Damn D, and today we got Joe Budden. He's going to talk about the whole Nicki Minaj and TDE Punch and Scissor situation. So let's go ahead and see what he got to say about this. Let's get it.
Yo, Dizzy Rippers.
Y'all, come on. I know y'all want to. No, y'all don't want to go on. Y'all want to break this Nicki versus Scissor stuff.
No, we need to let it fully develop so we can still cover it the right way. It's still going.
Right.
So
it would be irresponsible to cover it. The only responsible choice right now is to go home and watch it in real time.
Take notes. We can come back and really report on it.
Yeah,
like,
on Friday.
They're still going.
That was funny. Audience
Journalism.
We're joking.
Wait, who we?
All of us are joking with each other. Because I when the comment, I made a mistake when the comments one day. They don't like that shit.
Oh,
which they don't like. They just get to cursing us smooth. Oh, these motherfuckers want to go home.
All right, well, let's get back.
That's 4 hours.
Let's get back. That's some shit that they do that we don't like. So then we even.
Not me. I love faith. I love everything.
Yeah, that's
I know.
That's
motherfucking.
Mark got it right.
What the fuck y'all talking about?
I know. We even now.
What was I saying? I don't. Oh, Nicki, Scissor.
I can read a couple of them right now.
I was trying to know how it started. I couldn't
He did a deep dive into where it started, and it seems like Nicki perceived.
Nicki took some shots at Punch. That's what it looks like.
And I think it's in response to her thinking that he dissed her, but didn't really diss her.
In 2012, right?
In 2012.
Well, fans pulled up a tweet from 2012 where he highlighted her first week numbers, say Nicki did 220. Yikes! But that didn't sound like a bad yikes. Yeah. I don't know if that's the start though. That's just
there's no way that could be a bad yikes.
Yeah. That's a reach.
And people were like, yo, he's supportive of her. He's supportive of her. So they started showing other tweets from 2010 and 11 where, yo, he's been supporting. I don't know if something happened behind the scenes, but Nicki's tweet says something along the lines of, who's the guy over there at TDE that's been bullying me? What's his name? I forgot. I'm going to start calling him minus 30 million and start making up, she started making up like nicknames for him and stuff.
Because the minus 30 million is about Doshi and dropping 30 million listeners on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
There comes a point.
Nicki Minaj. Come on now.
And then SZA tweeted,
I got it.
Okay, yeah. Mercury.
SZA says, Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose. And Nicki Minaj says, go draw your freckles back on, Buki. What hashtag justice for Demery? Demery?
Yeah.
Deseret.
No, it's hashtag justice for Demery. And then Demery Deseret. Those are the two hashtags.
Got it.
Then it says hashtag deposition Perez. Anyways, then she goes on to say, liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a fucking dead dog. SZA says, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you poppin'. SZA continues, I get bullied by millions online every day, then step my ass out on a packed stadium tour where people show me real love in real life.
What you're reading, so what happened, SZA started replying to Barb's. So that tweet that you're reading was a response to someone, one of the bars. So she started responding to them. Okay. Not necessarily Nicki.
Okay.
It's a clusterfuck of
mess
stands, just trying to instigate it, make it further, take it, make it worse. That's it.
I hate it. I also hate that we're at a stage in Nicki's career where she's going to potentially be remembered for this stuff and not for being one of the greatest artists we produced.
I personally don't see that happen.
I don't see that happening.
She's been too great. I mean, this might be some people may look at this as a stain, maybe, but
that's fair. I don't want to be hyperbolic. I mean, her music records are music records. I guess what I mean is every year I feel like more and more people are turned off by this kind of behavior, these types of exchanges, and I hate that for her because she's so talented, she's so gifted. I hate to see the back and forth.
Which one of our greats haven't had that moment though?
And I want to
most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Look at it from the other side of the coin though. If you are Nicki and you really believe that motherfuckers have been playing with me, smear campaigns, trying to silence me, whatever the case may be, and now y'all can't do nothing with me. She's just coming off a super successful tour, super successful album. I might pop my shit. Now I'm at the point where, like again, if her beef is, let's say, with the whole Rock Nation, all of that, maybe before I couldn't say nothing, but now y'all can't really affect me like you think you can, so I'm gonna talk shit to y'all too.
I want her to use her voice, I want her to speak her truth, whatever that is. But the way it comes out, the way it's being presented right now, I don't think it's strategically the best, and I don't think it's the best public relations for her. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying she's such a giant. I feel like sometimes she's reaching down and punching down, and it's not doing her anything.
Do you believe there's a world where the people around you can make you look a certain way? Meaning they can do things to suppress, they can do things to antagonize, subtle things that you may catch on to, and then when you react, they be like, look, she's doing it again. You know, do you believe in those type of things?
Of course, that's a reality, right? But
and how do you respond to that, Mo? How do you stay calm if you know this?
Maybe it's because, to answer your question, maybe it's because I'm from the era of hip-hop journalism and journalism more broadly when people still use publicists. And there was a way before that I think people were much more strategic about their communication. I think once you get to Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, first it was like, oh, this is a nice way to interact with the fans. Then some people was like, wait, I don't need a publicist. I can speak for myself. Sometimes you need a minute.
Right.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. People, beefs and feelings might be legitimate, but I feel like sometimes when you have a direct conduit to the whole fucking world and you can forget how big you are, sometimes
and it works out.
People behave, my bad. People also sometimes behave like this on Twitter and have a publicist.
That's true.
Like, I think last time I seen Nicki, she might have had like Michael Jackson's old publicist or somebody. Like, it don't
oh yeah, Nicki got everything. But look, she ain't. I'm just saying it breeds a certain kind of culture.
And but also, it brings you closer to your fans.
Yep.
It's fans that rock with her for that reason. I remember when Cardi first popped
Same
off.
with Cardi.
Yeah, that's why they fuck with her so much. Like, because she got on Instagram Live, and I'm talking directly to the people as one of y'all. And they like, yo, we fuck with this. You're not giving me no watered down publicist bullshit. You telling me the real, straight up. Nicki's doing that right now, whether it's a message we want to hear or not. But that's what she's doing.
And it's resonating with the fans. You know,
Yeah.
but it's also people tend to have very strong feelings about Nicki.
I think she's polarized. You're either gonna love her or hate her.
Exactly.
But those who love her really love her for doing this.
I don't know.
Anytime
I'm
I've
not so
said something
dismissive.
to Nicki about her behavior and what I may have thought about it at the time, privately, of course, she would say, Joe, you're unhinged, and I'm unhinged. And she said Soulja Boy's unhinged too. But
The three of y'all.
I think there's levels to unhinged. And I get what you're trying to say. I have that in me, that fuck the system. This is what's happening. I seen it happening. The fans don't know. I'm coming to tell them, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm not mad at that. If I had to say something about it, it's discouraging to add on to what Mark said. Not that her legacy would be ruined, but it's discouraging and disheartening that she's had this moment with every female rapper. That's my only thing that bothers me about what she.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So when y'all said that the minus 30 mil shit was a shot to Doechii, I was just like, no.
I didn't know that till he said it. I'm like, oh,
we've done this with Lotto. We did this with Cardi. We've done this with Meg. We've done this with
Kim.
other little bitches. We did this with Kim.
You know, that's the coach's fault.
Remy. I mean, it's just like it's every.
Remy is all she did it with everybody.
That's
With the
the
exception of
coach's
Foxy.
Right. Who's the other person who's pretty much had it with everybody?
And Foxy the other day posted a picture of
Yeah.
Gavin
Yeah.
and I got a fucking brain freeze. But the barbs popped up and thought that was a diss. It was Gavin Hope.
Gav Hope and Emery.
It was yeah. And the barbs saw that and thought that was a beef, and then they started trying to say shit to Foxy. It's like, hey, wait a minute now. Foxy's the only one that is excluded from all this.
Do you feel like Kim kind of?
I don't talk about Kim because she's a gangster and I'm not.
Got it. Okay.
And they will see you.
No, I mean, people. Okay.
No, Kim's fly, but I mean,
Do you feel like she shunned, or like, did you feel like Kim was as receptive to other female artists?
there were none.
It wasn't, yeah.
Like the Latifahs and the MC Lights and all of that.
She did show love. She did work with them, and she did show love to them, though.
And they embraced
she
her.
did Ladies' Night.
She did Ladies' Night.
Yeah, and they adore Lil' Kim. Like,
Yeah.
but Latifah, like, oh, they adore Kim. They got a crew. You think famous pool party? Like, they fuck with each other.
That's true.
She was in a different lane than they were. They wasn't, even though they were all women rappers. What Kim was doing wasn't what they was doing.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't a threat.
So it wasn't really. She wasn't a threat to them, and it wasn't to her.
But you gotta
You
get
can
this
still
thing.
hate a bitch.
Right.
You can still not support a bitch.
It's different.
And they openly embraced her. And honestly, I mean, there's always internal beef, but I mean, they weren't doing the at each other's throat thing. That, you know what I mean? They always
We did that, and I say we as in hip hop culture.
You
did that.
and 2 Chainz.
No, shut up. But no, that's really what happened.
You look so much calmer now that he's left.
I look the exact same.
He's the same way.
Yeah, look,
Thank you.
little sweat dripping.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah,
I see what you're
wait,
saying.
wait.
Some of them wrinkles is gone now.
I know a lot of these niggas get you free.
It's even easy now.
Even his eyebrows look lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, where your heart pattern is.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Everything is. He got something
It's not gonna work.
Blood pressure.
It's not gonna work.
That nigga's tall.
He is tall.
Now the nigga did say, "Let's start it over." I'm gonna come in here and steal off.
Right.
See what happens.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't really want to talk to us.
They didn't change the talk in the past.
Oh yeah. No. He talked. You listen.
No, I approached him.
No.
I did.
You walked
So
to
now-
him.
Excuse me, Mr. Change.
Yeah, I went over there.
Excuse me, Mr. Change. Right now he goes different.
Nah.
Y'all almost got me.
You said, yeah,
Get off me. No.
Get over here.
No. I went over to where he
You went
was.
over to him, said, "Mr. Chains."
Mr. Epps. Call him my government name.
There you go.
Mr. Epps.
Sir. Make sure.
That's even.
You can't understand it?
You can't
You can't call a nigga by his government name.
You can't clear it?
Word.
Yo, if a nigga call me, Mr. Robinson, what up, nigga? What? We in tight, nigga.
Let's shoot the feds, right? Yeah.
Nah.
I think Nicki get a bad rap, man.
I'm telling y'all, it's hip hop's fault.
No, what do you
I'm
think?
telling you, every time a woman came out, everybody pit. Ever since Nicki and Kim, everybody pit them against each other.
I'm not in La La Land. I know exactly. I know
I'm asking Mel
exactly
because I know a lot of times women
That's
get
about you, Mel.
a bad rap and they get every time.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. Like, the Joe's. What? Oh my God.
All right, let me go.
For real, take
You
a
just
walk.
roll the dice.
Shit,
Say
go away. Go take a fucking walk. Go take away. Go take a little walk. Okay, all right.
No, seriously though. You were about to say a lot of times women they get.
I was thinking that, but at the same time, I do agree with Joe's point. So it's like two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah. What's the other half of it? Women get a bad rap, and what's the other half of that?
Where it just like seems like she's had beef with every single female rapper.
Got you. Yeah. Nah, I share that position. I agree with you 100%. Me too. No, we both
I hate that for her as a bar.
Right. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. She's so great. I don't want that to be a
You
stigma
don't,
on her
think the
record.
you don't think the industry is set up in a way for her to have beef when
Yes.
everybody comes out?
Yes.
Like, just hear me out real quick. There's male rappers who were the top of the top at that point that they might have not outwardly been beefing with everybody behind, like out in public, but behind the scenes they were doing things to kind of like shit on everybody so that they stayed on top. So while the public might not see them as that type of person, in a business they were shitting on people.
But that's my point. You can make choices about how you present yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now I think the way the industry was set up, because there was no one else but Nicki, and she was so dominant for
anytime
so long.
somebody else popped
Anytime a label picked up a new artist, they were consistently saying you have to shoot at her, whether it was direct, indirect, behind the scenes. And at this point, she's like, all right, well, I'm not phony. I'm gonna go ahead and handle this shit from the jump.
That is entirely possible.
I feel like a lot. I'm just saying for
Let's explain the Remy situation, for example.
I
Yes,
don't
it
know
do.
what the
Yes, it
Remy,
do.
Remy situation.
Yes, it does. It explains the Remy situation.
Nick, explain it to me then. Maybe I'm missing something.
Every time it was, she only popped because Remy away. When Remy come back, it's over for her. It was already set up.
I'm saying Remy wasn't shooting at her.
No,
That's
I'm
what
talking about the fans, the industry
Yes.
always are pitting somebody against Nicki,
Yes.
no matter what.
I agree with that.
Every time.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you have a choice as an artist as to how you deal with it and how you respond. And again, this isn't me saying
That's whack though, because if it was a man,
I
we'd be
love
like, yo,
that
that shit
shit.
is fire. She's hip hop. He holding it down. He going at the competition.
me.
When she do it, it's like the bully.
It's
She
bully.
not-
It's
sometimes these people ain't competition. Or sometimes these people are legends who have already passed. And I'll give you an example. LL has there been several moments where LL took swipes at Hov. And there was one time where he was fully prepared for battle with Hov. Hov was, I'm not fucking battling LL Cool J.
Okay.
That's Nicki had the same option with Kim. What I'm saying is you can make a decision and say, you know, I'm
Y'all
gonna
can't,
make
Nicki didn't
y'all
have-
can't
wait,
pick and
wait,
choose.
wait,
when,
wait.
y'all can't pick and choose when you want your rapper, your elite rappers, whether it be male or female, to decide to be elite rappers in hip hop, and then say, okay, we don't have to be hip hop. If hip hop means competition,
Hip hop also means respecting the vets and the architects.
Yo,
Cool,
dog,
but that don't
when
mean you
Nicki
get to
came
step-
out, when Nicki redid the Kim pose, you know the pose?
That's honor, that's respect.
That's honor and respect. But then you got people saying, oh, she's biting her style, she's doing this, she's doing that. They put the battery in the back to just pop this shit off from the rip. Now when you have Kim not embracing you as the new generation or the next evolution or whatever, all right, now I'm gonna take a shot. This is still rap.
I feel that.
So now I'm gonna take the shot. Cannabis LL. You know what I'm saying? I come in here and say, yo, is that a mic? Let me borrow that. Da, da, da. You take a shot. You're not embracing me. Okay, now I'm gonna try to take your fucking head off to show you that I do this.
Yeah, we can't pick and choose.
We don't pick and choose, dog.
I think we should pick and choose.
Nah, hell
I think we should always pick and choose. I think some things are worth fighting, some things aren't.
I think
If it's on rap, it's rapping.
I think Nicki's in.
And if I think I rap better than you,
I'm on Mark's side, but I'm trying not to get a text. So
man, if I'm Nicki and I think I rap better than you,
Nicki's in a
I'm
unique
rap.
spot.
She is.
She's in a very unique spot as far as there's nobody this long been doing what
Nicki's
she's
the
doing.
greatest at what she's ever done.
She's the greatest
I think we're
female
probably all on
rapper
the same page.
I will also say this though, back to the hip hop conversation, holding all things true. If it's true for men, it's true for women. If a dude was just sitting there blasting off at people on Twitter, he'd be like, "Shut up and get in the booth."
Yes.
But it's not true
Yes.
for women.
That's not true. There's been times where we embraced that shit and found it humorous and cheered it on and loved it. We did
Man,
it.
Gucci Man
We
went
did
on
it
one of
with
the
Gucci,
greatest
Kanye,
fucking Twitter
yeah,
rants
I'm
ever.
talking about.
And nobody told him shut up and get in the booth.
That's what I never.
I'm not talking about you.
We talking about how it was perceived.
I think that's partly true. But at the end of the day, I think some of it goes too far.
We also don't hold, in all due respect to Gucci and Kanye, we don't hold them to the same standards that we hold Nicki or some of these other lyricists to.
Right. Because she's better. Because she's greater.
At rapping.
They're rapping.
With all due respect to Kanye.
I think
and Gucci.
it's just very easy for people to throw that she bugging and she losing her mind or she just tripping out just because
I
that's
think
just
she knows exactly what
she's
she's
being
doing.
vocal to what's going on in the industry. And then we're gonna look back because we had these moments before where it looked like people are bugging and we really start to get a real glimpse of what's happening within the industry and then we have to walk some of that back.
Like she's doing shit like for example, she tweeted, "Hey, Station Head," which is where she be doing her radio show. I marked these episodes to not be saved on purpose, and I did a bunch of these just to see what would happen. Why are they saved? Like y'all are playing with me. Y'all are doing things. Like I think Nicki's gaining more information and trying to pull a fucking rug back or pull a curtain back.
Agreed.
Whatever,
I agree with that.
whatever
I think that's true.
the expression is. But I think she's like, yo, I see what's been going on. A lot of rappers are doing that. Meek, when Meek get on Twitter, he starts to say, yo, I gained some information. I realized what
But
was
that's another
happening.
example. That's another perfect example.
And let me
right?
get out here and start tweeting and telling niggas what's happening.
And the same thing. And I love Meek. Like I love Meek. Sometimes I want him to tweet less for the same reason.
Oh, no, I want Meek to tweet all
the
day, every day.
publicist would tell him to stop.
Yes. They would change his account. They would lock him out of his account. Or those moments where he's just, and I think that's my point is like, I don't think Nicki's delusional or crazy. I think she's getting information, and I think her assessment of the industry is probably 100% right and exact.
Okay.
The question for me is how do you respond, and does it advance your cause or not? Does it advance your legacy or not? And sometimes when you're that great, I want to see you move different than somebody who's not at that level.
What if Nicki don't change shit, but her getting her message out like that, the next person
Yeah, she's the
realizes
perfect
it.
person to get that message out.
And like, oh shit, yo, Nick told me XYZ was going to happen, and now maybe she's planting the seeds to change some shit
But
later
here's
on
the
down the
problem
line.
with
Whoa,
Y'all gotta make Moses and shit.
I'm not trying to make her Moses. I'm
That's
just
what they
saying.
did with that Drake suit too. What if it changes?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying she's not trying to change her shit.
Her cursing out SZA and saying all types of mean shit about
Your freckles are
SZA.
painted on. How
I'm
the fuck
talking
is
about
that
the
change?
I'm talking about the shit that she's speaking about, the system shit that she's talking about,
I'm with
and
you
the
on
people
that
she's
part.
going against are
No,
system
no.
But what
executives.
they're saying is in response to some of the other stuff about how she should come across.
Like
That's
this,
distraction.
see, the way I take the scissor shit is this. All right, if I'm shooting at this exec for a reason, again, her beef is with all execs, if you notice. Everybody she's really beefing with is execs, labels, systems, all of that. Now, if you jump out and say something, I'm just on your ass just because you shut the fuck up.
But you're too great for this part.
Are you?
Because it becomes a distraction to the thing you're actually trying to do.
How come
Because the
multitask?
world is not talking about her analyzing the system. The world right now is saying, yo, she and don't she ass. So she's clowning her for her drop in subscribers. She's clowning SZA for having a weird body. That she said that, not my words. Or her freckles. Or whatever. Like that's the shit I don't want. She's an eagle. She shouldn't be down. And I'm not dissing anybody else. I'm just saying like,
Just stay up there.
Stay up there. You should be up here. That's how I want you to be. That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes you just got to pop out of show.
I think
I
sometimes
agree with you if I'm
gotta
being
get in the
mature
mud
and
sometimes.
responsible, but I do like seeing bitches read bitches.
Who does it?
When I'm in private, I love that shit.
Nigga, the only time I ever text Joe is when I'm watching some ridiculous shit happen from the A9. Or he'll be texting, you watching this? Oh, you got me.
I'll text Mark and say, I know you. I know you in here. I ain't asking.
Right. We ain't gotta say what we talking. We already know.
Mark, did we feel that way when Rihanna was getting off of her throne and stepping on people on Twitter?
So here's my answer to that. I didn't. I thought the shit was hilarious.
Yep.
But she wasn't her yet. If she did that right now, listen to what I'm saying. If she were doing that right now, billionaire, Fenty, legend, mom,
Rihanna
family,
still would do
happy,
it now.
I'd be like, no, don't put fucking Tiana Taylor's picture on the fucking cover of your Twitter. I would say that right now too. And I love Tiana Taylor too. So I'm just saying like, yeah, both of y'all too here now to be doing that shit. That was fucking 10, 15 years ago.
And bitches was playing with Rihanna.
There's also that.
The same
Good
way
luck
how
booking that
bitches
stage
might
you
be
speak
playing
of.
with Nicki.
Even if that's true, it don't come off like that. It don't come off like that at all. Actually, Lotto said the exact opposite, which was, yo, I grew up to you. I'm a barb. I'm the biggest fan of yours. I wanted to work with you. All of the bitches have that story more so than trying to.
She's also on that pick a side shit too, though, that a lot of people be on. She's also on that too, though. So it's like, oh, you worked over there with that side, cool. Stay over there. Now you one of them. Some people don't play that shit. We talk about that all the time. Some people don't play that neutral. Some people don't play that, yo, you worked with this one and with that one. It's just business. Some motherfuckers is like, oh, you with them? Stay over there. You can't be over here.
I promise you, if you
I don't agree
speak
with
to
that,
Nicki
but
behind the scenes about anything that she's saying, she's gonna sound like one of the more brilliant people you've ever spoken to.
I believe
Like, if you
that.
talk to her about, hey, why are you saying this? Like, why you?
And when she break it down,
and
you're
when
like,
she
oh.
get into why she's feeling this way and why it's important to verbalize it, it is going to sound brilliant, whether you
believe
agree
that.
with it or not.
Yes.
I can say that. So I ain't gonna call her nuts.
No, it's the
even
opposite.
if it comes off nuts, I can somewhat identify with that. She's tougher than me. I tell you that.
and sometimes when you just gotta
She's
dress it up
tougher
to
than me,
look that
boy.
way for them.
Sometimes you cheapen your argument with the approach. That's all. I'm saying.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I get that. That. The funniest part of this is SZA behind all of this #1 pop artist shit can read a bitch too. So I would love to hear. I would love to hear what's really being said. And if I could be a fly on the wall, SZA ain't letting that fake freckled shit and botched body shit ride in the room that she's in. SZA is from Jersey. And we snapped. She's saying something. She ain't gonna say it online.
Sure,
Online, she gonna do that shit. The motherfuckers do. The victim call, I'm minding my business. She attacked me.
I mean, here's an example.
shot back at her a little bit.
So SZA tweeted. I mean, there's so many things here, but SZA just tweeted about less than an hour ago. LMAO. Let me go back to being calm, shy, and meek. Y'all have a blessed night. See you tomorrow for night. Tomorrow for night to Paris. Nicki writes back, "Shut up, ugly. I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if you were still talking shit or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete later. Ho." Now y'all gotta explain me how that shit helps protect the system and helps.
It ain't. Again, I was over here discussing that. You popped up and said something. Now I'm just on your ass.
Yeah, so
that ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's just me.
That has nothing to do with
But
that.
SZA also just popped up and said Mercury's in retrograde or whatever the fuck that is.
Well, I thought, some people really behave like that. Yo, I thought you took a shot at me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, how is Mercury being in retrograde a shot?
No,
Nicki Minaj?
Mercury being do not take the bait. While she's
because
shooting that
Mercury
punch.
got it.
Mercury's not even in retrograde right now.
And then called her a
It's some
silly
Gatorade or
goose.
something. It ain't even It's
Powerade.
It's Powerade right now. So people ain't stupid. People
Yeah,
know what they're doing.
and people know what they're doing.
Come on.
Mercury, don't try to retrograde when Virgo season is upon it. Hold
Oh,
up
God,
now.
I can't handle that.
Hold
Lord
up
Jesus,
now.
no.
This shit right around the corner too.
Yo, we're about to have
Jesus,
the time
God.
of our lives. You see my baby right there? Yeah.
Yeah, say what you were saying earlier.
Say what you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
What you saying?
What you saying?
What part? Which part?
The whole shit you were saying about your party.
Yeah, about your party,
I haven't said anything I said about my party. That's right.
All right. But say it with the same enthusiasm.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, with your chest, nigga.
Yeah.
She right there now.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is troublemakers.
Nigga, you can't say that.
You the king of that.
You the
Yeah,
king.
word.
What the fuck you talking?
Stop.
I can't wait to make some trouble.
Okay, I respect you.
You bring somebody? You bring somebody? Are you bring somebody to the?
That's all you-
to the dinner?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
A +1, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Now you're bending, nigga. You'll see me get there.
We all got a plus. So you definitely bring a +1.
Is everybody here using the +1 that they have?
No.
Flip is a fucking psycho. I love this nigga.
Oh, Nicki's not coming?
I don't think she would be in town.
Nah, she's gonna be here.
Are you using your?
Yes, I am.
Are you using your?
Yes, I am.
Of course she will. Let me find
You use your +1. That's dope.
Thank you. What the fuck? Is this charity? Goddamn.
Yeah, nigga.
Sounds like a pity party.
Oh, I actually thought you bring your homegirl. I didn't think you actually.
That's the girl. Oh, you got.
You know you talking about. Nigga, you just said a minute ago the situation ended. So that's why I wasn't being smart.
Are you bringing home?
Oh, man, you trying to play with your homegirl? I wasn't. I know Mel could bring.
I nigga, act like you know, act like you remember, nigga.
I think this is a night that.
Do you remember?
One of them come out.
Fuck out. I don't go.
Danny DeVito or one of them niggas. For real. I think it's a night that whatever.
What my black the bad guy to play the
Yeah, I think this is one of them. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think Mel just walking in with any old thing. I don't. I think this year ain't last year.
But you know what? She better not, because you know he's stepping up.
Something famous from the Coliseum, like
don't
some
matter.
Jamaica Avenue high,
It don't
like
matter.
regular girl high.
Nah, they not.
Dan Aykroyd though,
Yeah, he gonna body it.
Put him to bed. Oh, let me get us out of here with some Jay Holiday. Let me get us out of here with some Jay Holiday.
She gonna body that nigga. But Wesley Snipes. Oh shit. Wesley gonna pop out. Nigga, I went dark, nigga. That light skin vanilla shit, I ain't like that. That shit ain't taste good. I went full Hershey. Here's Wesley, play. That nigga walking slow. That nigga play. That nigga be sick.
Yo,
You know why the DJ can sing. Have you heard that? He try to stand out in front of Wesley.
Clay, come here, go home, yo. Go.
Yeah.
Don't stick around. No, for real. Listen, don't say nothing. I'm not talking to you.
So don't look at me when you talk.
nigga.
Look at Paul.
All right, I think that's about enough. So y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Joe Budden speaking on the Nicki Minaj, TDE, and SZA situation. It's your boy DMD signing out.